Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Well, it has been a little while, but I'm back. It's only been about a week. Let's continue on with Florglorbler here. I don't much care for his name, and I haven't gone ahead and upgraded to 16.1. I know I've been told to do so in the comments. I just forgot to do it before I started recording, so I'll do it next time, and if it kills me off, well, so be it. Better characters have been killed than old Florglorbler here. Oops. Okay, let's continue with him, and we left him here in the lair, apparently. Actually, I completely forgot where we've gone with him. Looks like we're about halfway through the lair, so that's fine. We're still well within my comfort zone here. What weapon are we using? Wow, a pretty good weapon. We'll keep that handy. And our spells. Stone arrow, okay, that's pretty good. We've got good utility there. Mephitic cloud for disable, stone arrow for hydras. A good axe. What are we training? Axe is 100%. And what armor do we have? Just leather armor, poison resistance. In that case, I'm going to train dodging up with axes. I think I'll focus axes, and we'll just keep dodging at minimal training. Everything else looks fine. I think our stone arrow it's nearly at full power. It's good enough. We're going to be relying on this axe far more than stone arrowing. And just taking a look at our god piety there, yeah, we've got everything up. And we have, looks like we've put enough points into invocations. Alright, there's no reason not to descend. Let's go. I really am starting to enjoy these split class characters. It's something I've always wanted to try and get better at. But I haven't. Ooh, a bunch of corpses here. And I think I see what's been causing the trouble. Necrophages. Let's try to avoid getting rotted, and we'll do so by liberal use of stone arrow here. The corpses should also be fresh, so should I want to indulge in some necromancy, I can. Of course, I haven't studied any necromancy. I think we're going to stay away from allies in this run. Just to avoid complications. I mean, it's certainly fine to go ahead and use allies with Okwaru. You don't have to be nearly as careful as you were in the past. But I just don't feel like doing it, so we're not going to. Though it's pretty tempting not to memorize... Oh, here we go. Well, I guess I am going to, because we have one. It's pretty tempting not to memorize Animate Dead if you come across it. I mean, it's a level 1 spell, and it's overpowered, really. Petrify. There's nothing really I want here. Irradiate's a new spell. I'm not quite sure what it does. I read the description. Let's take a look at it. This spell transmutes an ultra-thin layer of the caster's skin or equivalent directly into pure magical energy, blasting and deforming adjacent creatures. So what does that mean? Does it have a radius? It looks like you have to be adjacent. The caster is not left entirely unaffected. Some of the magic lingers enough to leave them dangerously contaminated after just 2 or 3 castings. It looks like a pretty interesting spell, actually, and transmutation I don't have a lot of use for, but I can probably get it castable pretty easily, so I think I'm just going to memorize it and play around with it. It looks like they quoted Black Sabbath Electric Funeral here. Reflex in the sky, warn you. Reflex in the sky, warn you you're gonna die. Storm coming. You better hide from the atomic tide. Flashes in the sky, turns houses into sties. Turns people into clay, radiation, mines decay. Well, Ozzy Osbourne was not the best lyricist, but I guess it sort of fits. Yeah, let's get a level or two in transmutations then. And it looks like I'm a Demonspawn. I thought I was a human for a moment, because I've been playing a lot of humans lately. Dodging could most certainly go up. Let's just turn off axes until we get a couple levels of transmutations. I'm starting to spread myself a little thin, and there's no reason for that, but we don't need incredible axe skill to do damage with this this thing. It's in pretty good shape. It's a mighty weapon. Plus we have our demons. You know, when you've got demons on your side, there's not too much you have to worry about when you're in the lair. And here's a new weapon from Okwaru, a new gift. We have some what? Javelins of penetration? Those are probably worth keeping around, even though we have absolutely no throwing ability. Plink frogs with their high EV and their pretty high damage too. Transmutations is at 2. Irradiate is still uncastable. Conjurations is at 10, so yeah, let's just keep up with what we're doing. As long as it's down to about 12%, I'll be happy with it. Just if we can cast it in a pinch. However, now I'm starting to think that it might not be a good idea to cast if your demons are beside you. But I just kind of want to see what it does, so I'm not going to put too many spell levels into it. If it's the type of spell I think it is, it's one that you want to use when you're in a bit of trouble. Okay, our Sun Demon helped there, and consequently took our experience for that kill. But that is the double-edged sword of demon friends. They'll save your life, but they'll slow your development, which is a reasonable trade-off. And here's another gift. I probably have an Amulet of Faith on. Do I? I don't. That came pretty quickly. Gloves of Strength. That is better than Gloves of Nothing, so we'll keep those on. And that should certainly help out with our axe swinging here. And we are remarkably stealthy for a axe swinging Demonspawn with demon summons. What kind of spider is that? That's a new one, or at least a new graphic for him. Okay, wolf spider, die. There we go. Let's take a look at the dungeon. We have obviously the spider's nest and the swamp. So we're going to have to learn to fly eventually. And here is the Minotaur lair. Let's just make for it right away. Might be time to irradiate. Let's try it. Ooh, that's not bad. That's more or less what I was thinking it would be. Let's try it again. Not bad. I think we're going to keep that. Again, I'm not sure how our demons will behave. They most likely won't like being irradiated. You never know with demons, so they put up with a lot. And of course the Minotaur lair is clear across the map. We should be able to make it there. Let's just stick to the upper segment of the level here. And hopefully we can sneak across without running into yak herds or slimes. This won't slow us down very much, though. Glowing Great Mace. Transmutations up to level 4. It's at 17%. Let's get a little higher. And in we go. Oh. We'll deal with her when we come out. Yeah, we'll deal with her when we come out. Let's get the Minotaur over and done with. Well, that gives us only one option. A lot of people have commented that my Minotaur lairs seem to be short. Well, I don't know why. I'm fairly lucky with them, and I'm fairly good at them. Okay, we're obviously going the right way. All you have to do is... I usually like to favor the unintuitive way. Say I walked away from the... Now that I know in the general direction where the Minotaur is, sometimes this pays off and sometimes it doesn't. But I'll just wander in what appears to be the wrong direction just to come back and hit it from another angle. Because oftentimes the shortest path to the Minotaur is... Ooh, gargoyle. Let's step back. He was capable of stone arrowing us. Oftentimes the shortest path to the Minotaur is the wrong one to be taking. I know I have to get back in there south and to the east a little bit. And I'm just wondering if I missed any directions I could have gone in here. No, but we'll go down here. He should be... that corpse looks promising. There he is. And of course I've run right into him. We're going to step back, let our demon take care of him as much as he can. Okay. Now we're going to finesse, and I suppose we'll just stand toe-to-toe with him. And that worked out fine. Now we'll eat him. And take a look at our loot. The Dazzling Scimitar. A Rune Storm Dragon Armor. That is really tempting. I won't be able to cast any spells, but I'm going to take it. It's a shame. Looks like we're having good luck with swords on this run, but obviously I'm not even going to bother taking those. They could be great for all I know, but there's no point switching now, and Orchish is going to hand us off some decent weapons once in a while. So there's not much point. What else did we pick up here? Enchant weapons. No books, that's surprising. 2 rods. And it looks like 1 ring. Let's try that ring on. Ring of Stealth, fairly useless. Is there anything else hidden around the corner here? No. I like that Storm Dragon armor. And Resist Elect is great. Of course, Resist Poison is what I need right now. Let's take a look at our spells. Slip on the Storm Dragon armor. And I believe Storm Dragon armor is the heaviest of the dragon armors. So this isn't going to be pretty, and it most certainly isn't. Although surprisingly some of my spells are somewhat castable. Nevertheless, we're going to keep that. And we're going to drop some of these wands we picked up. Slowing, random effects, we'll drop those too. Now, it's time to take care of Nergal. Let's put our finesse on. I might as well throw heroism on. It's not going to cost too much piety. Should we get close or should we stone arrow her? Stone arrow her a couple times and then just chop her down. That was very easy. She didn't even get a chance to summon her minions. Okwaru really makes melee combat easy sometimes. And the axe doesn't hurt either. Okay, transmutations is up more than enough. Let's turn that off. Translocations can actually go up a little bit. What's my blink at? 12%. Yeah, let's just get that a little more reliable. Blink's one of those spells you want not to fail on you when you need it. Herald, okay. Let's see what a stone arrow does to him. Quite a bit. I'm not really too worried about Herald. There we go. And for good reason. He didn't put up much of a fight. Took a few stone arrows to the chops, and then as soon as I got my axe on him... Ooh, that's a nice shield. Let's just pick that up. In order to use it well, I'm going to have to train it up to about level 15. But if I keep the leather armor on, a shield is... a full-size shield is not a bad idea. Let's just see what it does to our spells. Irradiate's at 14. Let's throw on the shield and see what type it is. It's a +2 shield. That's not bad. Let's just train up some shields now. And we'll keep translocations on for another kill until it gets to 2. And that can go off now too. And we'll train up our axes. And that's it. We're set for a while, and here's a Book of Unlife. Remember what I said about animating skeletons? We do have Animate Dead, that's something worth considering, but I'm not going to bother to get it. Not yet, anyway. It's going to be smooth sailing through most of the lair here. With the power level we're already at. And since we... Oh, okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. It might be that the shield is slowing down my attack as well. What's the button? I forgot the button. To see the speed of your attack. I forgot what it is. Is it @? Yeah, it is. Movement speed is average, attack speed is average. Let's put on the buckler and see what happens. Attack speed is above average. All right, we'll keep the shield on. It shouldn't take too much. You know what? Let's just train the crap out of the shield. It's nice to have a full-size shield. We'll forego dodging for a little bit. Let's let my demon get eaten there. And we're up to level 14. Good. Stop for a slice of pizza and continue on. And here's another sword. The RNG always does this. If you start to see swords in the beginning, generally it's swords all the way through. Where did that polar bear come from? He walked right by us too. Thanks to a ring of stealth, which we really don't need, but I suppose it comes in handy. Nothing much to worry about so far. Oh, there's Maud. I spoke a little too soon. Let's irradiate 38 still. Let's turn off axes and yeah, with the demon we don't really have much to worry about except Erica. And both of them are gone very quickly. Pick up the cloak just to see what it is a little later. I think we have an artifact cloak, so I'm not too excited to try it out. However, I don't think my artifact cloak is very good. Oh, it is good. Huh, it's got minus stealth on it. What's making us so stealthy? And we also have a cloak of poison resistance, which will probably come in handy if I want to switch out my armor. Which I don't yet. Not until I get our shields up significantly. And we've got a long way to go. It's the perfect time for Irradiate. Let's see if we can cast it. We'll let the thingamabobber get close. Yeah, I'll try it. Oops. Well, we miscast it, but still did the job, and it hardly hurt us at all. Book of Battle might be interesting. Spectral Weapon would be a great spell to go along with it, with this axe. And I don't think it would really count as... I don't think it would really count as an ally. And that couldn't really hurt it anyway, so I'm not going to make Okuaru mad at us. And it's a really fun spell, so I might get it. I'm not sure if it keeps... oh, here's the elephants. Time for finesse, I suppose. I'm not going to bother with heroism yet. And we're tearing through these elephants. And here's a crude ringmail. This might be what we've been looking for. -4 ringmail. Well, intelligence -4 plus invisibility. Thank you, Okuaru. We'll just drop that. Put on our leather armor. Shield is at 8.1. And it's the only thing we're training. It's going to take a while. I think the spells should be more reasonable once we get it up to 10 at least. They are going down slowly. Okay, we're going to have to rely on blink here. What is our blink at? 17%. That's not exactly what we wanted. Blink again. And stone arrow. I'm tempted to go back to the buckler for a little while. Let's see. Attack speed is average. Put the buckler on. And our attack speed is above average. Yeah, let's keep the buckler on and continue to train. In that case, we don't have to train shields up. We don't have to focus it. We'll just train these three and let them rise naturally and not be too concerned. Oh, there's a war axe and a death yak. Let's go for the god powers here. Got quite a few death yaks coming at us, and we don't want to get into any trouble, and of course we don't. That was very easy. We'll pick up this axe in case it's good. But we're out of inventory space, and we are on layer 8. Let's test these rods. Probably never need them. Rod of the Swarm actually might be useful. +4 iron rod. What does this do? Scatter shots. See what happens to these mushrooms. Yeah, okay. That's not exciting me too much. I'd rather have the axe. But the Rod of the Swarm might be somewhat useful. So would equipping a weapon. There we go. The Rod of the Swarm basically, let's drop the polymorph, drop the magic darts, drop one of the diggings. We can always come back for it. We don't need the javelins, but they might come in handy. I'd like to stash all these cloaks and excess armor we have And let's just try out the Runed War Axe. Axe of Venom. Well, it's not as good as our +8 axe, so we'll keep that. Okay. Careful not to get petrified here, and he dies quickly enough. But this place is bound to be full of yaks. And that doesn't bother me. They're tasty and should be easy enough to kill, even death yaks. I'm going to heal wounds and heroism, and that should be enough. There we go. And now we're just going to heal up here. I really would like to get my fighting up a little bit too. That's good timing for the demon. He cut them off nicely there. I'm taking a lot of damage in these battles. I'm getting a little too close for comfort. I probably shouldn't worry about using finesse. I mean, it doesn't take that much piety, and I've got a good weapon, so I don't really have to worry about god gifts too much. Okay, good. Let's heal up. Actually, we did lose some piety there. We also picked up a scroll. Let's try that. Okay, torment. There we go. Looks like we have an artifact ring, which we will try on immediately because we do not have a good ring set yet. We don't need either of these really. Ice, resist poison, intelligence +9. That's pretty good, but it's going to give us a weakness to fire, I believe. It does. Let's try one of these other rings. Protection from magic and protection from fire. Well, that neutralizes our weakness to fire. It doesn't exactly protect us from it, but that's good enough. And here's fire here. Yeah, we're taking some damage there. Let's blink out of it. And we're going to stone arrow him. He hurt. More swords lying around. I'm not sure what's making me so stealthy. I'm not sure I like it. It's not in character. Okay, here we go. Oh wow. Oh, but it's a -8 buckler? Come on. That puts our shields at a -1. The RLEC and the intelligence is very nice, but yeah, I don't think so. We're gonna hold out for our real shield. Our axes is only a 10. So what is our highest skill? Our nickname is Destroyer, so I'm not sure what that means. And why is our maces and flails at 10.3 as well? I think we might have started training them until we found this axe. That gives us the option anyway of switching over to maces and flails if we want to. And that should pretty much wrap up the lair. And it does. Let's head up to the stash and drop off some of our loot. Next stop, I imagine, is the... Hey, come back here. Next stop, I imagine, is the Orchish Mines. I don't really want to head into the lair branches just yet. Oops. Oh, mine is cast. Okay, we don't want that. We've got some good armor here. Crystal plate armor. Wow. We could just forego all spells and wear that. There's absolutely no... Oh, we don't have the strength for it. I'm not sure if that's a factor anymore, actually. Okay, let's just start dropping some of this stuff. We'll drop our +2 shield. We don't need it yet. And we'll drop the Storm Dragon armor. If I can press the right button. Yes. Might as well try on this cloak. It's just a +2 cloak. We'll drop that. We will drop the poison resistance. Put our Cloak of Starlight back on. Equip our buckler. Drop the books. Or do I want to... I'm going to memorize... Just for fun, I'm going to memorize... What's that spell and where is it? Mozakubu's Arbor would be alright. Spectral Weapon. Now we'll drop all the books. Is it castable? It's actually castable. I don't understand how it could be because we have no hexes and no charms, yet it's somewhat castable. It's only a level 3 spell. Okay. Let's get hexes and charms up because that's really going to help. Having another axe in play. And if it's so castable now, we don't really need much in the way of spell levels to make it better. Let's just go to the Orchish Mines. And apparently we have not yet found them, so let's go back to the dungeon. I seem to recall fleeing an unseen horror here. We'll find out. I'm not too worried about it. What's he gonna do? Dine on some elf. And see if we can track down that unseen horror. Or did the unseen horror follow me downstairs? I'm not sure. But now I really want to find out. Nothing. Alright, down we go. Oh, wow. It's a nice looking spear. But there's no point in checking it out. I am curious though. Okay, let's not get into a tango with a hill giant. Not unless that hill giant is confused in a mephitic cloud. There we go. And there's something invisible there, which seems to be wandering off. There we go. Let's try the spear. It's probably cursed. It isn't. That's a nice spear. But it's not what we're training, so let's drop it. I'm fairly happy with our axe, so we'll just keep that for now. There is the entrance to the Orchish Mines, in case we need it. Might as well just get Spectral Weapon up. So I'm just going to turn off everything but hexes and charms. And we'll just train them up to 2 or 3 or whatever makes Spectral Weapon somewhat useful. Let's try it here. 17%, that's more than enough. I'm just going to pass. Wow, okay. It did nothing until I attacked. Maybe I have to attack first. Oh, here we go. I think I ran into an invisible horror, but I accidentally killed him. And my sympathy does not extend too far. Invisible horrors have caused me more than enough mischief in my crawl career. Young Poisoner's Handbook, huh? Cure Poison could be a good utility spell. Might as well get it. Just for utility's sake. I don't really have to be concerned about quaffing potions of curing. And the Orchish Mines should be a walk in the park here now. This should be pretty much fully tabbable, really. Should also get us a lot of piety. And that reminds me, I want to get my hit points up. I'm taking far too much damage for... Let's irradiate these guys. Okay, 2 casts and we are contaminated. Sharp toenails, I believe wearing boots will negate my attack. Luckily we don't have any boots, but I'm just going to pay attention to hit the warrior slash the orc wizard. I'm going to pay attention to the text here for a minute and see if I'm doing damage with my toenails. Okay, good. No mutations. So it looks like the Irradiate is fairly dangerous to cast in succession. Why do you not see me? But it's a pretty good get out of jail free spell. If I'm surrounded and desperate, it's nice to have. And there we go. Mop up these orcs. This seems to be a pretty easy level here. Or at least segment of level 2. Let's head up here. That's it. Usually when you get these easy levels, there's a unique somewhere. I haven't even seen an ogre here. Or a troll. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's prepare. First we can Mephitic Cloud them. And here comes our demon. Let's get some heroism. One of the orcs has died in the chaos already. Do we need finesse? No, we're going to hold off on finesse. The only one I'm worried about is the Orc Warlord there, and I'm not even really worried about him. Hit him with a stone arrow, soften him up. He's got a demon on the other side of him, or an ice devil, and they hit very hard. Ice devils are not to be played with. Looks like my ice devil is now turning his attention to the Orc Warlord, and we are certainly doing some damage as well. I want to get the kill though, so I'm going to tell my demon to attack him. That wasted a turn, but you know what? Let's get our spectral weapon in play as well. Ow! Wow. Yeah. It's time for a heal wounds. Our demon's gone, So one more hit. Okay, good. He's dead. We're at level 15. We're going to get some strength. And we're going to mop up these orcs. And just in case they get any bright ideas, we'll throw them a fit of cloud in there. Okay, let's just back off a little bit. That's probably more than enough for Spectral Weapon. It's good enough for now anyway. Let's turn our attention back to axes and shields. We'll leave our dodging where it is for now. There's going to be a lot more orcs in here too. This is one of those great orc temples with stockpiles of stones and sling bullets and temples to bow. But this is what I came in here for. Gold and the chance to kill orcs. That door's not open yet, but there's bound to be more orcs in the inner sanctum here. Luckily no tough ones yet. Oh, here's the tough one. Alright, now we are completely surrounded. Oh, we do have our demon. Wonder if it will give me a warning. No, I can't do it. Well, okay, we got him. A little bit of concern there. I don't know how I got fast. I didn't invoke my finesse. It would say finesse as well. It wouldn't say fast. And I didn't drink a potion, so something must have made me fast. Ooh, nice robe here. That's worth picking up. If it's a highly enchanted robe, it'll make my spellcasting easier, and I'm only wearing leather armor, so it's not like I'm taking a big hit to my armor class if I switch to a robe. I have 8 scrolls of identify. Let's just go ahead and identify it. Robe of elitism. Resist negative and strength +2. No, that's probably not worth carrying around, so let's just drop it, and it is cursed as well. Okay, it's been 42 minutes. I think I'm going to leave it here for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and when next we return, we will conquer the rest of the Orchish Mines and see what kind of loot we find at the bottom. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.